Guys, it's Roy here from RLoco12 and EpicDroid.com, and we're here today to look at SupCase's Unicorn Beetle Pro case for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Now this here is not an actual Note 10 Plus. This is what they call a dummy device. Samsung and a lot of other companies will send dummy devices out to case manufacturers so they can get these cases ready before the device actually starts shipping out to customers. For all intents and purposes, this is a Note 10 Plus. It just doesn't have all of the extra internals and it doesn't turn on. Now the Unicorn Beetle Pro comes in a couple of different color choices. This here is the blue and this is the pink. I really like both of these options. I'm probably not going to use the pink for my personal case, but I like the look of it. It's unique, it's different, and nobody else has cases that look just like that. The blue one's probably my favorite one of the cases, and so it's going to be the one we're using here for today's video. Now, one thing I do want to point out before we get too far in here is this is not a case that comes with a screen protector. Normally, the Unicorn Beetle Pro does come with a screen protector built in. However, they were not able to do that because of the curved edges on the Note 10 Plus. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take this case and we're going to put it on the Note 10 Plus. Before we do that, we have to take the case apart. So to put the case on, you're going to go ahead and you're going to take this piece here, you're going to set it face down, you're going to take the phone, and you're going to set it face down. You're going to then push it down in, and I would recommend doing it with the power and the volume buttons first. It'll snap in just like that, and then you're ready to put it in with the rest of the case. So when you do put this in, you do want to make sure you start at the bottom. That'll make it much easier, and it makes it so there's no damage to the device. You're going to push that in at the bottom, make sure it's got all these pieces sealed. Work your fingers around the edges. Make sure it snaps in everywhere, and then presto, it is good to go. A couple of things I want to point out here on the case. The first thing you'll see here is on the front of the case, we do have a raised lip here, so that raised lip is at the top and the bottom of the device. That does protect your screen, so that when you're putting that face down, the screen is not going to get scratched up. And then here up at the top, we do have a little cutout there in the hard plastic that does make it so that the speaker is protected, but still allows the audio to come out without having the case get in the way of your audio. Here on this side, we do have our power, our volume up, and our volume down buttons, and as you can hear there, they do maintain their natural clickiness and there's no issues using them. Unfortunately, it's not a true test because this is a dummy device, so it's not going to power on. However, I've used these cases in the past and I've never had any issues with them. Here on the bottom, we do have a cutout for your microphone, for your USB-C charging port, your speaker, and your S Pen. The S Pen is not detachable on this dummy device, so I can't pull it out to show you. But as you can see there, there's plenty of room. There's a spot there you can put your finger in, so you can pop that out without any issues. And you do have this little piece here that protects your charging port to prevent dust and water from getting in there. And then here up top, we have a cutout for the noise canceling mic and the other sensors. Now here on the back, we got a couple of cool things. We do have two pieces here to this case. So there's the hard plastic on this piece, and then there's your softer TPU layer. The softer TPU layer does protect your camera, your flash, and your other sensors. As you can see there is a nice deep cutout. So if you're setting that down, you're never going to be having something hit the camera and having to worry about that lens getting scratched up. Here we do have a little piece of carbon fiber texture, just adds a little bit of an extra accent there and makes it look kind of cool. The rest of this, we do have these little rubber feet there that'll make it so that it's not resting directly on the plastic when you set it down. So there's going to be less damage to the plastic as you're using the case over time. Here on the sides, we do have this little textured pattern there so that when you're holding it, it won't be falling out of your hand. It gives you some good grip there. And one last feature I want to point out to you guys, and that is this kickstand. So to use the kickstand, you just stick your fingernail right there, pop that out, and you slide it down until it locks, and that allows you to use the device in a portrait or landscape mode, and you can flip it over to either side. And if you're crazy and you have 360-degree rotation enabled, you can even use it at a slight incline with it upside down. One other thing I want to point out, it's not actually part of the case, but it comes with the case, and it's a great perk for a lot of people here, is it does come with this little holster. It comes with that nice little clip there so you can hook it onto things, and then as you can take that and pop it in, and once it's in, that thing doesn't go anywhere. There's no way that's ever coming out. And so it pops in without any problems, and the cool thing is you can do it in either direction. I was actually talking to a guy at one point who was a motorcyclist, and what he'll do is I don't know quite how he does it, but he mods this so that he can use it on his motorcycle, and he uses it because he can then have a heads-up display kind of thing on his handlebars there. And then if you don't like the rotation of it, you can rotate this. It is a little bit stiff the first time you do it, but once you do it, it'll rotate a little bit easier over time. So if you guys are looking for a case that's going to protect your device in just about any situation, this is the case I would recommend. This case is insanely tough, and it's going to protect it through just about any circumstance that you can throw at it. And the best part is that this case is super affordable and only goes for $20 on Amazon, and we'll have links to the video description down below where you can order one for yourself. If If you guys have any questions about the Unicorn Beetle Pro, about SupCase, their other products, or about the Note 10 Plus, feel free to hit us up in the comment section down below and we'll reply as soon as we are available. If you've enjoyed this video and if you want to see more like it, please remember to give us a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching, thank you for all your support, and you all have an awesome day.